find user by username, and we know that that was going to return a single document. Let's look at another example where we might want to do something similar. For instance, we might want to find a user by their unique identifier, right? And we know that, for instance, let's see, we have Alice. Let's Bob. Let's go fetch Bob. And we know Bob's ID. Let's copy that ID. And if we go back here, we can provide the primary key for that user, and then we can display Bob's information. Now notice that it's not implemented. Let's implement it in the DAO. Let's go in the DAO and let's implement it right here. We'll say const find user by ID, and presumably you're going to provide the user ID right here as a parameter. For the model, we can since we know it's one single document, we might want to use the same strategy, right? We can say user model dot find one, right? And we are going to filter against the ID property, right? We says yes, if the ID is equal to that user ID, then that's the document I want, right? Let's export this as a part of the API, and then main should work. So let's run this from the command line. And indeed, we get Bob. See that? We do get what we expected. But right, this operation of finding a user by ID is such a common use case, right? That even here there is an additional syntactic sugar that that makes it even more convenient, right? So instead of a find one, there is also another function called find by ID, and the find by ID allows you to abbreviate and not even provide the predicate, so that it does instead it allows you to provide the primary key, and then it'll be compared against the underscore ID, right? So if we do that and go back and rerun this, right, hopefully it'll be the same. There we go. So we get the same exact information. Okay.